Your mom gets cancer as you get ready to make the Olympic team?
Yeah. It was a few months. So my mother was a very proud woman, right? And I remember the exact moment when she told me that she had cancer, and that was only like a month before she passed away. Her last words were, you know, the more you have, the more you have to give back. And her last words again were, you know, go win the gold. Go win that gold medal for me. So now it's 1992, and now I have to go to the Olympics and fulfill her dream and her goal. And so it was a heavy weight on my shoulders, you know, because imagine I was only 17, I think. I had just turned 17. And back in the day, so NBC was like doing the whole Olympics, and it was a huge deal. Like boxing was a huge deal. And so the focus was on me and my story with my mother that passed away and the dream that I can fulfill if I win the gold for her. And so all eyes were on me. And so the weight, the pressure that I felt at that age was, oh my gosh, it was too much. I mean, there were times when I would break down and cry because there was so much pressure. And so I remember in 1991, okay, before she passed, I went to the World Championships in Australia. And to win the gold medal there, you have to fight like 5 times. And the very first fight that I competed in, I lost it against a German kid.
Marco Rudolph?
Marco Rudolph. He was a German kid, and he beat me, and I was devastated. I was like, oh my gosh, now, you know, my dreams are crushed, and how am I gonna win the Olympic gold medal now? This kid is better than me.
What did that first loss, do to you?
I remember locking myself in the room and staying in there for like, for the duration of the tournament. I think it was like 8 days. I didn't come out. I remember receiving phone calls to my hotel room and being afraid to pick up the phone because my family was calling, and I was thinking that I can't do it, thinking that, you know, you put all these blocks in front of you, you know, and you try to sabotage yourself. And so front forward to the Olympics, I get there, I fight Africa, I fight Japan, I fight Brazil, Cuba, and I'm thinking to myself, Jesus, where's Germany? You know, like, what's going on here? Like, did he get eliminated already? So I'm getting ready for the gold medal round. I have no clue who I'm gonna fight. I get up to the ring, and I look across the ring, and it's Marco Rudolph, the German kid. And now I'm like, I'm petrified, thinking that I'm gonna lose.
Who's going to take it? Who wants to go more? This is Olympic fighting in its best. Remember, oh, perfect shot.
Goes Rudolph.
And what a dramatic finish this is going to be for the story of the Olympic boxing.
There's the bell. And from East Los Angeles, McDonald Avenue to Barcelona, the De La Hoya celebration is underway.
That's pretty cool.
Got down on your knees, looked upstairs?
Yeah. So since my mom passed, what I would do is I would do the sign of the cross, and then, you know, kind of like thank my mom, like, for looking out for me. So that's...
Explain what that feels like, because all of the emotions going into it, now you've finally done it. So what's it feel like to be an Olympic champion?
Well, you know, when I was on the podium, okay, and they were playing the national anthem, and there's no feeling better than, I mean, just listening to the national anthem and putting a gold medal around you, there's no better feeling. But I was numb. And I remember going down to get interviewed, and this gentleman, reporter, tells me, so Oscar, how does it feel winning the gold for your mother? And oh my gosh, my heart just like, I started crying so hard. I couldn't give the interview because I was crying so hard. And I mean, that's when I realized, wow, I did it. I did it for her, and yeah, it's the best moment of my life ever.
Did you go visit Mom's grave then?
I remember I got on my knees, I I had the gold medal around me. I would carry that gold everywhere. Everywhere. It was funny. It was kind of like my ID, you know, like, hey. It was so funny. It was so funny. And so I'd put it down, and yeah, and I just started crying. And I talked to her, and I told her, man, if only you were here, you know, physically. And so, yeah, it was a pretty special moment.